Off the record for Bay City Holden. Over 200 new and used cars in stock at Mates Rates.
Yes, the Collingwood and Premier League loving Adam Sawicki, the Sawickster, at 140 Dandenong Road, Frankston, presents this morning's Off the Record. As per every week, it's Off the Record driven by Bay City Holden. Over 200 new and used cars in stock at Mates Rates, including the Holden you're driving right now, which is
the Commodore.
Commodore.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Commodore wagon. It's actually good. Got a little bit of zip about it, Hutch, of course, on speed, but...
Go down there and sort yourself out with the Commodore wagon or the Equip from the Sawickster, 34.
I'm a bit of a fan of the Captiva as well.
You are? They're going well.
Guess
what's coming?
What?
I'm told the new Colorado's coming.
Yeah, well, I've got a feeling if I'm very nice to Sawickster, he might even give me a crack at one of them.
Well, the Colorado in the second half of the year, the hype around it is enormous. So just bear that in mind.
Okay.
Go and buy it today, though. Get yourself an Equip. But if you want a second car for the missus, and probably more of a bloke's car than Colorado.
Yeah, we'll go Colorado.
Equip for the missus.
Yeah.
Anyway, they present Off the Record.
You can always go down and say Pick Senior.
Pick Senior, yeah.
Where's that going to get you?
For the discount from Sawickster.
Where's that going to get you?
Now,
you get the door slammed in your face.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, give us all you got here, old mate.
Oh, we actually have got some good audio today. Starting off in the NBA, well, obviously they introduce the players before every game. They thought they'd get comedian Will Ferrell to actually read them out and have a listen. I think it's pretty funny.
At forward, number 5, he still lives with his mother, Carlos Boozer. At forward, number 9, he collects rare birds and has a pet dolphin named Shachi. Luol Deng. At center, number 13, he's a Scorpio and a horrible dancer, Joakim Noah.
Listen to Derek Rose, the best player in the land.
Number 11, he once ate 20 hot dogs in an hour, Ronnie Brewer.
Here comes the superstar.
At guard, number 1, his favorite movie is The Notebook, Derek Rose.
That's how you should be doing it. That's exactly how you should be doing it.
And it was good fun that everyone got involved in the spirit. The players didn't take any offence.
And then he went to the other team as well. I'm just going to give a couple of these because there was a couple of interesting names.
At forward, 6'10" from Mexico. He doesn't speak a lick of English, but we still love him. Gustavo Ayo. At forward, 6'8" from UCLA. He still loves to listen to Belle Biv DeVoe. Trevor Ariza.
I reckon we should do that more. Get these celebrities in to do that.
I like it.
Now, the Super Bowl, obviously, you were there, Hutchie, is a big. It was a big event. Adam Sandler last year took. Adam Sandler. Yeah, he took Jennifer Aniston with him last year, so he was asked the question about why she wasn't with him this year.
So last year, we love you, Adam, but you bring out Jennifer Aniston.
I know this
year just you. I got to tell you, it's not working for me. Okay.
I called Aniston. She said she didn't like the cologne you were wearing last year. But
yeah, none exactly.
Oh, sorry, I've lost my. That's Adam Sandler. Very, very funny man.
He made the movie with Jen Aniston in Hawaii and Brooklyn Decker, who played the girl in the yellow bikini.
Yeah, I know.
That's why he was there last year.
Yeah, I understand that. And I think when you're saying Brooklyn Decker, you then went to your phone and showed me a mobile number. I mean, what a wanker you are.
I suspect that Jennifer Aniston saw Adam Sandler's previous movie. That's why she didn't cover him.
Got Brooklyn Decker's name in his phone with her number. She's married to Andy Roddick. He's still holding a hope. He's holding out hope.
You're telling me there's a chance.
They're telling me there's a chance. Now, you set the Giselle one up because you mentioned it before. We've got some audio.
Well, Giselle, most famous supermodel in the world, she lives in New York. She is married to Tom Brady, the quarterback of the Patriots, so she became a really interesting story to the New York media. In fact, she sent an email to her friends asking them to pray for her husband, Tom, during the week, which the New York media got hold of and blew it up for 3 days. After the game, she's walking out, with her massive entourage. She goes to get into a lift. A bunch of Giants fans say, suffer. Your husband can't play. He got owned by Eli Manning. And she lost her way, it's fair to say.
My husband cannot control the ball and catch the ball at the same time.
She swore.
My husband cannot
throw the ball and catch the ball at the same time.
Yeah, she went on a rant about the wide receivers, so it didn't exactly endear her to, not to the Patriots or her husband for that matter.
I've never thought golfers were the funkiest dudes going around, but Bubba Watson and Ben Crane decided they'd do some rapping. Come on.
Golf boys. Oh no, please don't sing. You've heard these guys sing in their video. It's just awful.
Yeah, come on, boys.
Maybe the last time we hear golfers rapping.
Yeah, very, very ordinary stuff. Now, a game show host in the UK, sometimes you hear a name and you start get the giggles. Yep. Let's have a listen to this one.
In what sport does Fanny Schmeller compete for Germany?
You know.
Show jumping.
Swimming, it doesn't really have a ring for me like Fanny Schmeller. So I just thought that goes with show jumping.
We're going to make a rule now, never say a name again. That's right. I'd be straight down the court in the morning if that was my name.
He just couldn't straighten himself up in the end. Hey, Kobe Bryant, we know he's a fantastic player. Is he a bit of an arrogant sort of guy?
Self-confident.
Very self-confident. Very much a third-person sort of stuff, this one.
I do view myself as being one of the best who've ever laced them up. But in terms of ranking them, I can't possibly imagine because everything that I do, I've learned from the guys who've come before me.
Puts himself...
One of the best I've ever laced them up.
Ever laced them up.
Well, he's a competitor. That's what you got to like him. And you know what? He actually is. He'd be in the best 10 of all time. Maybe the best 5.
Doesn't need to tell us all, does he?
Well...
Isn't that for someone else to tell you?
He does view himself among the best I've ever laced them up.
Allegedly. Matty Hayden had an interesting take on some cricket during the week, I noticed.
It's frustrating to see cricket making the same mistakes with its programming. There is way too much cricket in my opinion. And what cricket there is, I really believe that it should be a lot more focused. It should have meaning. There should be a test championship. Heck, every player that's retired from the game has said exactly that.
Everyone that's retired, yet they're still playing in every tournament that's going around and raking the dollars in from the IPL, the Big Bash, you know. And he's doing the same thing.
In fact, that's sparked an idea for his next book, I believe.
Correct. Patrick Smith and Kevin Bartlett, they get together, you know, every morning, have a bit of a chin wag. Now, Patrick loves his golf, women's golf, and loves his...
Stadler and Waldorf from the Muppets.
They are. They're a couple of Muppets. They're nice way, of course, guys. Yeah, so they like their golf, and Patrick in particular likes his women's tennis. But the discussion the other day was on golf and women's golf.
Luke Donald, who's #1 in the world, doesn't hit the ball any better than Yani Singh, who's #1 women's player in the world.
If you lined up Yani Singh and Luke Donald from 150 metres out, that Yani Singh would be as good as Luke Donald.
They hit the ball as purely as each other.
Well, Mark Allen says he could beat them now.
Mark Allen is delusional, Kevin.
Sorry, Mark, if you're listening, but we had to play that. You're delusional.
This is an ongoing feud between these blokes about women's golf.
Yeah, they've been going on and on and on about it, which is good. A couple of girls in America were talking about a sausage eating contest, and it's fair to say they made some mistakes.
It's a sausage competition that I judge.
Oh, in like sausage eating?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Tickets are only $25. It's for charity, and you can get tickets online at
Well, you're thinking about sausage.
One mistake. I'll get it the first one.
Pick-a-dick. Oh my goodness. That was ridiculous, wasn't it?
We were not drinking wine today.
No, we weren't. We weren't.
Now, like a really good event.
It is. King of the Cabasa, so go to Pick-a-dick.
Three times. She's got the website wrong. And you know what the girls must have been thinking about.
What constitutes being a judge at a sausage eating
Got
contest
no idea.
anyway?
No idea. Brett Thornton was interviewed during the week, and he's talking about Sean Hampson, who, of course, goes out with Megan Gale.
What about the big bloke now that can see, Sean Hampson?
Yeah, well, he's going well on and off the field, Sean.
On and off the field. Well played. Liked it. Now, to finish off, Hutchie.
Good get.
Good get. To finish off, I want to play Madonna at just a bit of Madonna from the Super Bowl, the superstar, and then our superstar, Meatloaf, at the AFL Grand Final.
See if you can see pick who's best.
Yeah. Pick the sausage. They pick the biggest deal of the two of them.
When you call my name, it's like a little bear. Down on my knees, I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can
Yes, very, very nice. Smooth work by Madonna. Terrific light show. Sung in tune. Fantastic. And we got dished up this garbage.
That is ear-bleeding stuff.
I didn't have the backup singers. Oh, I killed myself.
He did a concert in Melbourne after that, and a mate of mine filmed it professionally.
Yep.
And when they were sitting backstage after the concert, and Gadinsky walked in and said, "Which one of you blokes filmed that concert?" My mate put his hand up and says, "That footage is never to see the light of day."
Really?
It was that bad.
Yeah, well, we made a bit of a blue last year.